Hi sweeties, welcome to this video. Today I'm going to talk about the Hungry Tide. As you know, in this unit we will be treating a little bit with, or we will be dealing with literature. Okay, in this case we're going to read an extract of this book, The Hungry Tide. It was written by Amitabh Ghosh. Okay, in this video I'm not going to talk about the book itself, but I'm going to explain the vocabulary you need for you to understand better the reading. Okay, you know that sometimes we work reading as an FCE class and sometimes as a language class. Today it's going to be as a language class. Therefore, I'm going to explain in advance the vocabulary. Okay. Um, in the Zoom class that we will have next time, the idea is to analyze the story, okay? We're not going to be dealing a lot with the vocabulary. Maybe we'll check together, but the idea is that you check it in advance by means of this video, okay? So let's start. Number one says stand still. Stand still literally means stand when you stand on your feet and you keep yourself straight, okay? And still means to stay in the same place. So literally stand still will mean to stay in the same place standing on your feet, okay? But it doesn't make sense really like that. What we mean with a standstill, it's the stop or the station regarding the means of transportation. So we have the train station, the train or the bus stop. Okay, so those are a standstill. Near La Dolorosa, we have La Paz and San Martin standstills, the stations. Okay. Number two, Kolkata. Kolkata is the regional name for Calcutta. Calcutta, it's the same as in Spanish. It's a city in India. Number three, the stroke of luck. Okay, it says it's a moment of good fortune. Imagine when we have good luck, okay, like when we win the lottery, for example, or in a more familiar context, imagine that you didn't study for a quiz and suddenly you skip that quiz because you have, I don't know, math, or the teacher forgot the quiz, so you got extra time for you to study. Or maybe you have, I don't know, a multiple choice quiz and like, I don't know, only by a stroke of luck, you got the correct answers without studying. That would be a stroke of luck. Then number four, compartment. Compartment, I know that we also call it to the spaces, for example, in the plane where we put our luggage or our purses, okay? But in this case, in the text, the compartment refers to the train wagon, okay? As you can see here in the picture, you have the complete train, but you have the different cards, let's call them, okay? And those are the compartments, the parts of the train. The edge, it means the border. As you can see in the picture, it is the edge of that place. We have the edge of a table. We have the edge of a chair, okay? Or we can also refer to the border as we're watching a movie that it's really interesting for us, and we're at the edge, like we're expecting more and more from the movie, that it's to be at the edge. Then you have bench. It refers to a long seat, as you can see in the picture, okay? Number seven, here you have the verb array, and it means to line up, okay? If you can see in the picture, you have the things next to the other in like making lines. In a familiar context for us, when we are at Minuto Cívico and I ask you to make your lines, okay, I had to array you, to like line up you, okay, to make a line with you. That is array. Number eight says spot. It's when you look at someone with attention, okay? Let me give you the context. We're in the class and I noticed that one of you is using the cell phone without permission. And I usually spot at that person. Like I look at that person with all my attention. You know my Mrs. Steffi side, okay? So when I do that, I'm spotting you, okay? Like I'm looking at you with all my attention, okay? That is to spot. Don't forget, spot, like Mrs. Steffi's sight when she gets angry. Patrol, it means to check. Like when we're at the airport and they have to check our luggage, our purses, that it's to patrol, to check. But also it refers to like police officers when they control the city. They are patrolling the city. Right now, when we have after 2 p.m., they have to patrol the city to make sure that citizens are at home. Okay? If you have kids in your family, if you have kids at home, you will understand better if you're familiar with the TV show Paw Patrol. Like Paw Patrols, you know, the puppies, they are like kind of superheroes, police officers, something like that, but they help and they control the city. So that is why they are called Paw Patrol. 10 summon, it is a synonym of cold, but it refers when we need to catch the attention of someone, when we're like waving our hands for us to catch the attention of someone. We're calling that person, but it's like using our body, like our hands when we wave them, okay? If you can see the gift you have there, the little guy, it's like waving his hand, like calling us, okay? That is to summon. Earthenware refers to the clay pottery, the things that are made of clay, okay, as you can see in the picture. Flip over, it says turn upside down, but also it refers when we turn the page of a book, okay? When I ask you to like turn on to page 84, okay? That is to flip over. Then we have 13, jolt. That it's a synonym of shake, but it is like by accident, okay? Like I remember I told you about my grist, that I got a surgery in my grist and I have a nerve kind of broken. So sometimes my grist, my hand jolts, okay, like accidentally, okay, suddenly, without control. 14, trickle. It's a beat or a slight sensation, like when you are near a feather and you put it next or you rub it with on your foot and you feel that sensation, that weird sensation, that it's a trickle, okay? Also, we can feel trickle when you are near the person you like that cute guy you like, okay? That sensation, that it's a trickle, okay? Then you have a scald, that it means burn someone with hot liquids, okay? Can also refer when you get burned with some hot liquids, like you're drinking your coffee, you're having your coffee, and it's really hot. Could it be like boiling, and you sip it, and then you get burned, okay? But in the story, scald refers when you accidentally burn someone with hot liquids, okay? 16, struck, it means affected. Like right now, we're all struck by the coronavirus crisis. We feel affected. Even the economy is affected, is struck because of that. Size. Sweeties, I know that you understand the word size, like when we buy clothes and we ask for our size, but when we use size as the verb, it means to organize by sizes, okay? Like you can see in the picture, you have different sizes, okay, and you put them according to them. 18 says sort, that it's a synonym of classified. It means to put things together according to their classes, okay? Here you can see the triangles together, the squares together, and circles together, okay? Number 19, testily, irritably or angrily. Okay, like you are talking and then you get angry and then you change the way you speak because you're so angry and you speak like this. That is testily, okay, when you're angry and you speak in that way. Challenging, it's requiring effort. Okay, let me see. I can't give you the same exercise as my 8th graders because it wouldn't be challenging for you. Okay? If you are B1, it means that I have to give you a B2 exercise for you to challenge yourself, okay, to increase your level. That is challenging when you need to make effort. 21. Do the trick. It means to fix something, to work something out, or to solve something. You have a problem and you find a solution. That is to do the trick. 22. Not. As you can see, our little Winnie Pooh and Piglet, they are saying yes with their head. That is to not. Okay? When we say yes with our head. 23 means tune to the nuances. It is like an expression we use when we are really aware, when we pay attention to differences. Okay, it was really weird. It was really difficult to get a picture for this, but I decided to bring this. Okay, it's like when you notice that you have two SpongeBob's there, but in one of them, a part of his tooth is missing. Okay, like only one of that. It's like one detail that you have to notice there. Okay, that is to tune to the hour, to be tuned to the nuances. Okay, when we pay attention to differences, like this tiny little difference that you have, a part of the tooth is missing. Then you have frown. Frown means crease the brow as an angry gesture. Okay, when Mrs. Steffi gets mad, you can notice easily when I frown. Okay, when we make that like angry gesture. Okay, so that is to frown. When Mrs. Steffi gets really mad. Okay. We get a synonym of throw. 26 is sharply. It says hardly or quickly. Let me explain this part. I don't know if you can notice the girl there, that it is like when you are a teenager and you are asked like, hi sweetie, how are you? Fine. Are you okay? Yes. Do you need something? No. Like when you when you answer like that, in it not in the way that people expect. Okay, like I don't know, I see that you are struggling and I approach and I say, can I help you, sweeties? No, we're fine. That is to be like, or to speak sharply. Okay, like it's not like be rude, but it's like you put your distance. Okay, that's sharply. Wangle means to obtain, to get. It's like a fancy word for that. Tilt. Look at the puppy now. The puppy is leaning, it's moving its head like that. That is to tilt. The movement that the little puppy is doing right now. 29. Spill. To cause or allow to run or fall from a container. There you can see the milk spilling there. Okay, that is to spill. 30. The cetologist. What is a cetologist? It's the person who studies marine mammals, like the dolphin there. And finally, we have the word apologetically. What is apologetically? When we speak, like we were saying sorry. Like, do you understand me? You know that I made my effort, but you know, okay? In that way, I didn't say I'm sorry, but in the tone, the phrases, the way I speak, you notice that I'm kind of apologizing, okay? So it's apologetically means that we're saying sorry in an implicit way, okay? There you have the little girl there. And that's it. Thanks for watching this video, sweeties. As usual, you have to comment this video for me to register that in my grades, okay? Today, you have to write in the comments the most difficult word you learned today, okay? So write it in the comments. That's all you have to do, okay? Don't forget that I truly miss you, sweeties, and I hope to see you soon. Okay. Don't forget to read the story. Next class we will discuss, we will analyze together, okay? And now you can understand better based on the vocabulary, okay? So that's it, sweeties. Have a nice day. Bye.